Taurus, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for the rest of February. And once again, thank you for being patient with me. This is going to encompass a little bit of the first start of March as well, before I get into the March overview. So let's see what's going on for you pretty much for the upcoming week. I'm burning a little bit of that can go out. Woo! Y'all feeling fired up about something? Couldn't get the flame out. All right, Taurus. Hope you're enjoying this lovely Sunday here, or Monday if you were down under in the Southern Hemisphere. Let's call Spirit in. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. Also, the challenge ahead and what you may not see coming. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the hidden truth. How about that? Let's do the hidden truth today. We're going to mix it up since y'all have been so patient. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Taurus. All right, let's get a quick Mystic Forced Oracle to open up the reading, to find out what's going on. What is the guidance from Spirit for you, Taurus? Ooh, we have two. Ooh, this is about your fulfillment and not hiding. Okay, you could feel like you have to step out of your comfort zone to be seen in a new way, to amplify your light. They want me to read fulfillment. We're going to read the don't hide later. As you can see, we have a rock climber. And I don't know about you, but whenever I've rock climbed, you've got to be pretty courageous. And look at, he's kind of hanging. You could feel like you are elevating in some way, but there's certain risks that you're taking in your life at this time. And it feels maybe a little bit scary, but you have what it takes. You don't need anyone's approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. Embrace your unique journey and trust that it's leading you where you need to go. Wow. Look, they're really emphasizing his strong arms. So you could feel like you have a level of strength and courage right now that you didn't think you had in becoming a light for others, either in your work or in a family situation. You're even telling people, I don't even know where this is coming from, but it's coming from deep within your soul. But you are headed towards greater fulfillment. All right, let's now go into the tarot, find out what's going on. What is the challenge for you all at this time? Ooh, well, the surface energy is great. Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. I think the last time I read for you, there was some fear coming up, but it was like a problem that maybe felt like it was going to be a big deal, but then things kind of calmed down. Knight of Swords, it looks like you are moving straight into a triumphant energy here. Ten of Swords. Ooh, you're moving past some sort of ending. Okay. Like you're picking up speed past an ending. Or is this someone else's ending? I don't know. They showed me a scene of, like, you know, when a knight is on a horse and they're passing by a scene where there's already been some sort of battle. You could feel like you're cleaning up something in your family where there was some, and it doesn't mean it's like a fight or a conflict, just something that felt like you were in all hands on deck kind of situation. All right. What's the challenge here, Spirit, for Taurus? Ooh, fulfillment. This is the card of inner fulfillment, Nine of Cups. So you're being challenged right now around a situation where something's off. Let's go in the recent past. We have the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. This is that whole, you know what, I'm in my head a lot, overthinking a situation because there's some sort of distance between me and what I desire. This is also around your Six of Pentacles energy, is a feeling of generosity. You're pulling back from maybe giving a lot to a situation and you're in your head. This is recent past. There's also a lot of decisions you had to make that you needed a minute to mull over. Important decisions I'm getting. Before giving something the green light. All right. Whenever we see the King of Swords, it's go time with decisions. But with the Three of Wands, there's a lot of personal growth going on right now around you standing in your own inner truth, your own integrity, and what you give your energy to. All right. Now we have the Moon, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups in the present energy. Nice. It's almost as though there's like this hidden energy of support. That you didn't, it's when you're going through a tough time and people come out of the woodwork to support you, even strangers, and you feel almost like the universe has got your back Taurus. I'm getting that. It's almost like a surprise with the moon here. I like it though. I mean, this is an enormous amount of cup energy and feeling supported. There's some unknowns you're facing. Some of you, this is around a family situation again with the Queen of Cups. This is the people that we love unconditionally, and things are going to come together. I think that right now there's maybe a little bit of trepidation around the unknown, but you're going to be celebrating here, or you could have already celebrated after a period of unknowns. All right. Immediate future, 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands. All right. I see you really, and then we have the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You are in decision-making time. What's the energy influencing this reading? 9 of Pentacles, nice. And then what's the hidden truth? 7 of Cups. Okay. So you are in this end of February. The energy influencing you right now overall is the 9 of Pentacles, which this is, I'm feeling whole and complete in my state of becoming, and I have everything I need, and look at how much I've created, and I feel very satisfied. Unfortunately, there's something a little bit off that you're investing in that isn't leading to the fulfillment that you're seeking. You have been recently taking a look at, you've been going through something recently. I don't know exactly what it is. It's different for all of you, but it's kind of worn you thin. It's worn you down a bit, and it's something to do with a long-term investment. Normally this doesn't go towards my face so much. So you might feel like there's something in your face you've got to deal with, but you're kind of maybe waiting on making a decision around it. In other words, you're trying to get some more information. And could be around, I'm getting this as an external energy to you. A King of Wands. Taurus, somebody that, it's like you're trying to get close to somebody, but the closer you get, the more you're questioning things. I don't know what it is about. It's so interesting how things work, because I have been burning incense more for people, clearing the energy. And this is like, you could be in a murky situation because the smoke keeps wanting to waft over here. So it's, when there's smoke signals, that Native American concept where you're sending smoke signals to spirit. I feel like maybe even some of you are trying to divinate around something that feels a little off to you, but you can't put your finger on it. Interesting. Maybe you're trying not to repeat a past situation, but something has some sort of signature here that feels a little bit like, am I going to get hurt if I really invest in this? Gosh, this is so wild. I have to put this out, y'all. I mean, it's so funny, but none of them have gone this close to me with the smoke. So we're just going to lay that to rest. You may be, if this doesn't have to do with a person, this is around the fatigue around you just feeling a little bit burnt out at work because you're dealing with something on a personal level. This is like maintaining. I'm going to get one major energetic frequency that you're dealing with, throat chakra. This is you speaking your truth, opening up your mouth and letting the truth come out. You could be holding on to a conversation that was had in the past that you're currently needing to clear some things up around, right, with the moon. Because the hidden truth is I'm not a big fan of the 7 of Cups, y'all, because, I mean, you can look at it as its options, but this person's standing in the shadows. So there's a lot of doubt and confusion about the way forward in a situation. Let's read this, throat chakra. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Yeah, that's what feels a little bit off. You're having a hard time trying to find balance in a situation so you can find fulfillment. Let's go deeper now. What are we going to use? We're going to use the light seers. I haven't used this one in a hot minute. I want to find out. I mean, overall, I see you standing strong. Whoop. This one to fly out. What is this one? A 7 of Cups over the 7 of Cups. You know what? I feel like someone's confusion, it could be someone you're dealing with, this King of Wands. Someone else's confusion is confusing you. So it's like, it's that ricochet of when someone starts acting differently and then you're trying to get to the bottom of it and then now you're confused. Yeah, I feel like someone else's confusion is confusing you. And you're like, I thought everything was fine. Something's coming up for you at this time, Taurus. Overall, you're saying, I've learned what it's like to be on my own and independent, and I need to make sure that that stays intact. You're not going to compromise your own integrity when it comes to standing on your own. There's another moon. That's why there's something very murky about this, and why the smoke was just... There's something hidden here you're trying to discover. 5 of Cups. Or are you hiding how you feel? There's something coming up that is wearing you out around a family situation. We have another 10 of Pentacles, and we have it in the immediate future with the 9 of Wands, and we have it in the overall energy. This is when there's some sort of friction or need to put up boundaries around someone in your family or someone that you're connected to, who you have had in your life for quite some time, or you foresee them being in your life for quite some time. And there's some sadness that you're clearing up at this time. 5 of Cups. You may be hiding how you really feel. That's why Spirit's saying don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. You could feel like, what's nice is you're going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So that's why whatever's going on in your career, you're going to get to where you want to be as far as your fulfillment around that. Monetary goals, right? Because there's an elevation. But it's almost like you could be taking something to the next level. From 9 of Pentacles is my singles card. And a 10 of Pentacles is, okay, I'm really committing to this. But you may feel like there's some unknowns and a worry around something. There's something off about this that you're even sensing about committing to this. Now, it could be a business partnership. Some sort of commitment for the long term is either teetering here in your mind, and it's been an existing commitment, or you're not sure if you should go to that level because you're still grieving something. For those of you who are single and you are dealing with the King of Wands, and there's a lot coming up around commitment for you, you're still clearing out some stuff from the past. And I think I just heard you say, is it ever going to end? The loss of something from before. And I'm here to tell you, yes, it will. But it's a process. It's a purging. You are purging some sorrow at this time. And I see you standing strong on your own, and a little weariness around something going on in a long-term commitment in your life, or a hesitation to commit long-term. I want to find out what you were thinking here in the recent past with this King of Swords. Death. You had to exercise more logic and a pragmatic energy towards somebody in the past. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of, and I've been seeing this in your energy field for a while, Taurus, where you've been doing a lot of healing work, especially around, when we really love someone, we will give and give and give and give from such a beautiful unconditional space. And I think that once you start sacrificing that, though, and people start taking advantage of that, that's where we learn our healing work and our boundaries. And I think that your beliefs have really shifted around how you give and receive energy when it comes to the people that you love. And this is beautiful energy because you've gone through this beautiful transformation. You've come out of a deep cocooning phase, and your heart really does want to open. Currently, I feel like you're looking at a situation, you're like, on the one hand, I'm really happy about it, but on the other hand, it's like fear of the unknown and fear of really being vulnerable here. And this questioning, the challenge of, is this really aligned with my vibration? Is this aligned with what I want and need? And you're asking yourself these questions. And that's why you've got the 7 of Cups here. Ooh, in your challenge, we have the Star with the 9 of Cups. 7 of Wands. For some reason, you feel like you still need to protect your energy around what you invest in. Now, of 2 sevens, there's a very deep spiritual energy running through this. It's like an artery running through this that was created through your cocooning, and it's beating stronger and stronger and stronger within you. And it's this whole notion of the seeds that you've planted are coming to fruition. And But the biggest seed of all is you standing in your own inner bubble of truth. And what I'm getting overall, Taurus, is that you may have somebody in your life that feels like the right fit, but you're not ready for it. And therefore, it's not the right fit. But it's hard for you to reconcile that you're not ready maybe to commit to something. It's almost like you could have somebody, and reverse the roles, where someone wants to take this, like, really lock it down, and like you're it, right? All in. And there's a hesitation with someone who's not all in. I want to find out what this moon is here. Because we have the star, which is, something is very healing for you. And you do have a level of fulfillment here, but you're being challenged because there's a party that's saying, yes, I've manifested something, but I still feel like I need to like protect myself or be on my own or be more inward at this time. Nine of Pentacles, again, this singles card with the Strength and the Eight of Wands. Clarifying the moon. You could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like maybe you've got two things colliding here, especially with the Seven of Cups. You may be comparing somebody that you're currently dealing with to a past person. And it's because you're not completely over the past person. You could actually have someone trying to reach out to you from the past where there was a lot of unknowns around this connection, but there could be some level of a reunion and a healing around this person. But at the end of the day, I think that you're confused. You're confused, Taurus. You're confused about what you want, what's going to be fulfilling for you, and what you ultimately want to commit to. And I think that you've had to really learn how to speak out and up for what feels best to you. But first, getting clear about what feels best to you is the problem. Because on the one hand, you're moving forward and you are reaching for a higher truth with somebody you dealt with in your past, and it's requiring a lot of courage. It's almost like that test you get when someone from the past comes back. And Taurus, you're ruled by Venus, and Venus is in its shadow period before it goes into retrograde in March, and we're hitting that time right now. So you could be wrapping up an old cycle with an ex, healing things, healing the words that were said, healing all the feelings and the hurt and the sorrow after some time and distance. But at the same time, I do believe you have something else around you too. Interesting. I want to find out who this King of Wands is. They want me to get a different deck. But you're moving forward. It's almost like you're saying, you know what, until I'm absolutely certain, I need to stand strong on my own right now. I feel like at the end of the day, you're not sure if you're ready to really commit to something. It could be to an ex or to somebody new. But because of the ambivalence, it's bringing up a lot of past stuff and energies for you to clear out. Because there's still a lingering loss here in your energy field. You may not even be directly communicating. I mean, I think you kind of are because you have the card of communication here with someone who is a Leo. And you almost having to just reach for your own inner truth. There's a lesson here in you standing up to this person at this time. You may have recently done that. Wow, we have a Knight of Wands in reverse here over this King of Wands. So it could be somebody that you're like saying, slow your roll. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you know what? This feels very much like an ex coming back. And you're saying no to them. Somebody who maybe feels like they can come and go. Maybe not even offer you a commitment, but just at least want your energy. And you have a lot of love for this person. Somebody's coming back in the immediate future, offering like, can we try again energy? And you're looking at this and you're like, gosh, I really wish I could, but it's bringing up all these old wounds. Because you love this person, Taurus. Oh, wow. I wanted to clarify the Nine of Wands, which is your fatigue here in a situation. We have the Star, again, is the challenge, and the Sun signaling another Leo. Ooh. You're really not sure what to do here. I don't blame you. This is someone you actually really love who you said, this is my... It's like when you say, this is my absolute wish fulfillment, but then you're getting beaten up and bruised up, emotionally by this person. This is like when someone's really hurt us, and it's the pain that binds us, in other words, I'm not seeing strong trauma bonds here, but there could be some things that you're trying to release karmically with somebody at this time, and you're really confused, but it's been very healing. I think overall you do want happiness with this person. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Wow, this is a big test for you. I see that you are going to walk away from this ultimately. I think someone's trying to come back and have another go at this. Taurus, at this time, if anything, they're coming back with their heart open, and they're recognizing that, they're trying to come in correct. And they're telling you all the pretty words. But I think that you're actually you achieved some level of reasonable distance between your love for this person and your logic in the past. And you're exercising that now or in the immediate future. And when it comes to this hidden truth, is that this person really confused you. And there was a lot of illusion and a lot of self-sacrifice. And I'm getting that there was a fair bit of drama. Page of Cups in reverse is turning away someone who's not at your level emotionally and moving on and saying, you know what, I love you, but I can't have you in my life. I feel like you're putting up healthy boundaries around somebody, but there was something fated about this connection. And it's all about you not hiding, really honoring what's fulfilling for you, what's healthy for you and your family. This doesn't have to be a lover, but I am seeing there's a strong mark of romance here. But it could be someone in your family who you have had a lot of wounds around in the way you both communicate. And you having to exert your own level of independence. Basically ending any kind of pattern where you're people-pleasing or trying to give someone what they want to appease them, but you're going against your own needs and wants and your own fulfillment here. Let me get a few. I feel like you're being tested at the end of this month around somebody from the past. Higher self. Yeah, and your wise mind is coming in and saying, you know what? You can go back to the past. You're connecting ideas. And then we have releasing perfection and the power of love. And both of those want to come out in reverse. So there could have been something that you saw the best. I feel like you saw something in somebody, like their potential, but they kept falling short. And then it kept disappointing you. And this is when we outgrow and outpace somebody in the energy. And there's no way they can catch up to us. But we still kind of hold space for them to make up the difference. And it's hard because you can still love a person, but you can know that they're not going to be right for you with where you're at now, because you're showing me you've done a tremendous amount of healing work in your own right, and you're elevated in a beautiful heart space. And you know at this point what makes you happy. You know what feels right to you. And I'm telling you, I got this vibe. Something feels off. I thought it was a new connection, but it feels like, because we have the 7 of Pentacles here, reevaluating a situation, and then Knight of Wands and Page of Cups in reverse. If this is not a past person, it's somebody coming in who really wants something, but isn't coming in correct. And it could be reminding you of a past person, right? If this doesn't sound like a past person for you, you're in basically confusing situation that is reminding you a lot of somebody from the past, if it's not a past person. We have higher self. I connect with and welcome my higher self. Let your higher self lead the way now, okay? Connect ideas. I connect easily with energies that guide me to my destiny. See, that's what you're doing. You're like, you know what? No. You know what? I know what this feels like. And I'm telling you, if you're looking at somebody and you're like, you know what? You just feel like you're walking around on eggshells, and like if you say or do the wrong thing, it's just going to bring up a whole can of worms. You need to feel safe. And I feel like you've had somebody from your past where it just didn't make you feel settled and safe and calm. And now you're like, okay, I want to connect with people that are only a part of my destiny now. I've learned from that path. And now A lot of this too is around releasing your own perfection. I love my imperfections, for they make me real. So you've been learning a lot of self-love and a lot of self-empowerment on the path. I don't think you realize how much you've grown, Taurus, especially around a situation. Look at that. She's hugging herself in an act of self-love. Love radiates from me into the world. Yeah. You've got somebody who's wanting to still be in your energy field, or they've already come back. And it's very hard for you, but I think you're being compelled and asked by spirit to speak your truth. Taurus. Something's not in alignment with somebody coming in. And you know it, and I know it's hard. Page of Pentacles. That's this small investment towards something. The Chariot. Yeah, there we go. 5 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. You're side-eyeing something. You're standing here and you're like, you know what? I have so much to give. Like, you have no idea. Like, when I really commit, I commit, right? Look at all this that I've created. I have so many resources to move forward with my life. You've gained a certain level of empowerment and confidence with this Chariot. And you're moving forward with your life. And I feel like that's what you want to put your energy toward. The things that you have built that you will continue to grow and nurture. And I'm telling you, whatever struggles that you have been experiencing, they want me to tell you what's at the bottom of the deck. It's all for your healing. 9 of Wands. Like, you're getting close to the ground, and you're now paying a lot of attention to other people's energies. And you've got a vision for the future. 2 of Wands, Taurus. All this fire energy. You're placing major judgment over a situation because you've already gone through your rebirth. And this is around what you commit to. There you are, the Hierophant. I feel like you have somebody that you really love, lovers, but your values are not aligned. And at the end of the day, it's all about your own fulfillment, 9 of Cups, and your own growth, 3 of Wands. And you know what? You may have someone that came in with a hidden agenda with this moon. But at the end of the day, what was revealed, especially by this Leo full moon, was that this person's got way too much baggage they're not addressing, and they're stunted in their healing work. And you're not going to put up with that anymore. You can't train that out of somebody. It's basically a lesson in, reaching your hand down the mountain trying to help people who aren't helping themselves. And you can't keep sacrificing yourself to do that, okay? I just want to get one more confirmation around what I was picking up at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, you have this. Your fulfillment matters. Don't hide who you are. You are now aligning with your rightful destiny, and you've done all this healing work. I feel like you have a lot of happiness coming in, but this feels like a final test for you around somebody from the past that you've gone through this ego death around, this huge transformation, rebirth energy around. You've had your Phoenix moment, and now it's time to apply that and not let anyone don't take a detour with somebody from your past who you've already contended with, and now it's time to really release it completely and make peace with it. And once you hit that, you accept that this is the way they are and you can't do anything about it. It makes it easier for you to put yourself first, okay? And it's hard, right? It's a tough lesson right now. A lot of us are facing people in our path that they're just not part of the future. And it's just surrender, 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 okay? Sending love, Taurus. Take care.